Looks like we're going for Glaicad again. Hello, everyone. Bront, CatHerder here. We're having some fun talking Raid Shadow Legends, and we have an orange portal here, or yellow, or whatever color that happens to be. So we have a 2x Sacreds, but on top of that, we also have a 10x chance for Glaicad, or Glaicad. I don't know how to pronounce it. He is really cool. He does increased defense and increased accuracy on a revive. If he doesn't revive anybody, he gets an extra turn on this, and then he puts up veils and increase attack. He effectively has this stuff on 3-turn cooldowns, unless he has to revive somebody. Very, very good champion. Should be fun in protection gear, and I would like him. If that seems very familiar, well, I actually looked it up, and looks like back in September they ran a very similar event for this where I went for Glaicad and I did not get him. So we are going to see if we can snag Glaicad. Now, the other thing on the line here today is, this is the wrong section, is this Path of the Fate Weaver. So I have Freyja. I would like to get her soul because I've been using her quite a bit, actually. I'm finding her very enjoyable to use. I've already done some champ training. I have a lot more champ training I could do, but what I am probably going to do is I'm going to pull at least 10 of these. I might pull all 16. We'll see if I get Glaicad in those first 10, and if not, we'll go all the way to 16. But we get to pull these things one at a time. We do have a Pepsi right here. So Pepsi, bring me some luck. Not a sponsor, but you could be. And let's have some fun pulling shards together. So prayers off to RN Jesus and all that fun stuff. And let's get something below. And if you guys are pulling, let me know what you got in the comments down below. Alrighty, here we go. Killing the Shrike. Okay, damage dealer, not amazing. That is a Gory. Gory was supposed to be okay for Fire Knight Hard because he's got a 3-hitter, 100% chance to freeze. But really, this on a 3-turn cooldown just wasn't reliable enough. He's just never proven to be particularly great anywhere. Ren and the Silken, not a particularly great reviver, but usable. Come on, Polarium. Let's see some gold. It's a 2x. Old Hermit Jorg, good reviver. That is a Sakura. Not particularly exciting. Come on, Polarium. Come on, Pepsi. Ooh, Morag. Morag is actually pretty cool. So she's got a passive where she counterattacks people when they're under strengthened. She's a defense-based champ, so you can make her pretty tanky. She has an ally attack here, and then she has a strengthen on all allies here as well. And then this actually hits fairly hard and ignores shields. So she can actually do some pretty decent damage. She's worth building, particularly for like Centranos, but can be very helpful in faction wars if you're progressing through those as well. I think I just built one recently on this account, and if I hadn't, I guess I'll build this one. So, very good champion, though. I've had some fun with her. But we're looking for gold. That is not gold. That is Masked Fearmonger. He is an old Halloween champion. Certainly done to look like Jason, and he is really bad. I'm not going to even go over his kit. He's that bad. All right, that is a Talia. This is starting to feel a little painful. We are 8 of 10 through. We have not hit Legendary yet. Come on, Polarium. We can do this. I'm watching you. Alric the Hooded, it's alright. Does okay damage, brings decreased attack on an AoE. Not that great, though. Come on. There's a gold. That is a Morgaine. So that is a dupe, I believe. I really like Morgaine, though. Morgaine's actually really good. I'd be more ecstatic if I pulled this on my alt, because I don't have a Morgaine on my alt. I did the fusion on my main. But you've got the speed in all battles, aura. you've got this interesting passive that puts a heal reduction for 2 turns on somebody that cannot be removed, transferred, spread, or have its duration decreased or increased. This is amazing for Amius. So, on top of that, then she's got a Lysandra like increased speed, or decreased turn meter, and increased turn meter. She's got a chance of stealing enemy target buffs. This can actually steal Stone Skin if you get enough accuracy on her. Obviously, there's a little bit of luck with that. And then an A1 decreased speed, not too bad. I mean, she's not an amazing champion, but she's still a very good speed lead. She's good in PvE and PvP in general because speed is really good. And honestly, she looks really, really cool. She is the drowning champion, as it were. So that's why she's got all this weird water stuff going on, and very, very cool aesthetic. So we did not get a Glaicad, so we are going to keep on pulling. And to be fair, I probably was going to pull about 14 or 15 of these things anyway, just to get the soul and maybe a little extra. But let's get a Glaicad. That would be kind of cool. That is a Lockwane. That is not as exciting. There's another gold, and that is a Mighty Uko. I don't know if that is a second Mighty Uko or not. If that is, that's actually good. I could use the Faction Guardians. Uko was a fusion. He is a beast of a champion. He is really, really good. He's got the 20% speed in all aura battles. Revives with some speed and block damage on everyone. He will do this increased speed automatically. So that's the one problem with his kit, is he will use this increased speed even when he's not actually reviving allies. So the 4-turn cooldown on this is kind of frustrating when you put him on full auto. He's got this attacks all enemies. Each hit removes 2 random buffs. This is great. Very useful in arena. The block buffs and decreased attack can be great as well. The big problem with this is that he does not place these debuffs if there's any buffs on the champions that he's targeting. So for Hydra, sometimes he doesn't place block buffs or decrease accuracy when you want him to. So that's kind of been his biggest downfall, but they're all AoE attacks, and the A1 decrease attack here is very useful. 75% chance is great. Very, very useful. Very good in sets. You can put him in Cursed. You can put him in Provoke. You used to be putting him in Stun. Used to be a meta for a while. Honestly, still in Provoke. He's usable in PvP as well. Good champion overall. Not the best, but overall very good champion. So I'm not going to complain too much. But we're looking for Glaicad. Let's go. Filed Sinner, not particularly good. Korg on the Crown, kind of a weird kit. He does, what does he do that's weird? It's the perk Veil and increase attack on people who have a higher attack, block debuffs and increase defense on people who have higher defense. He's actually fairly usable in Faction Wars, but he's okay. These are on a 4-turn cooldown. You generally want either all the perfect veils or all the block debuffs, and the fact that he kind of splits those two among 2 different champions, he is an epic, so there's that. But not a bad champion, not a great champion. All right, there's another one. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. This is awesome. We didn't really go over his kit too much, so we'll go over it all now. He's got an A1 double hit freeze. You certainly could in a pinch use him in Fire Knight, but probably not the greatest Fire Knight because it's only a 50% chance when booked. He's got a 4-turn cooldown, increase attack, and perfect veil. And then he's got a 4-turn cooldown, turn meter, and HP heal for a revive. Also puts 50% increased accuracy and increased defense for 3 turns. Will be placed even if there's no allies revived, which lets you know that this does work even when he's not reviving anybody. And if nobody was revived, grants this champion extra turn. And that's what makes him absolutely cool. He effectively has Perfect Veil on a 3-turn cooldown with increased defense and increased accuracy that he keeps up 100% of the time on everybody else. On top of that, allies under the Perfect Veil get 10% more damage, and under his Perfect Veil is an additional 10% damage. So this is 20% additional damage for everyone under Perfect Veil. And finally, he's got the Speed Aura on all battles. So that is absolutely awesome, and that was what I was looking for. And you know what? We've got one more shard here. I'm just going to pull it. Maybe we'll get another Lego. I really can't complain. I've got 3 Legos so far. I've got 2 good dupes, hopefully, and a Glaicad. Let's get something cool. And that is a Bovos, so that is not as cool as we were looking for. So just check out here in the, stop it, Guardian Ring, Faction Guardians, Skinwalkers. That is my first duplicate Uko, so that is plus 10 defense to all my Skinwalkers. That's going to be great for all my Ragashes. I didn't realize I had 4 Ragashes. That's pretty funny. Look at Undead. I have plenty of different undead options, which actually means I might be empowering my Morgaine. Wow, I have actually got a couple of different dupes on Morgaine. So, yeah, I might empower my Morgaine. That might actually be a good use of it. Get her some extra speed, get her some extra stats. So, well, that's been my shard pulls. I honestly can't complain. I went in looking for a specific champion. I got that specific champion. I got all the points I was looking for. I'll be able to get that Freyja soul, and now I have a bunch of champions to build. So I am looking forward to that. Hopefully you guys got what you're looking for. Hopefully you like this video. I appreciate you guys hanging around. You've given me a lot of love over the past week or so. And I just want to keep on giving back to you guys as well, giving you some entertainment and hopefully some education as well. So we'll have a couple of other fun videos dropping soon. Hopefully you enjoy them all. Appreciate you for hanging around. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit yet. And until the next video, I'm Bront CatHerder.